Today we're doing a steering wheel install on this F87 M2 from MartSpec. First step is going to be to unplug the negative terminal of the battery. All right, so second step is going to be to take the airbag off the OEM wheel. So there's these little holes right here on the steering wheel on both sides. You're going to want to stick a screwdriver, flathead, or Phillips head in those holes. You'll feel a little metal clip, push it in, and it'll release the airbag. I'll show you. All right, so once you have the clip, you'll be able to pull the airbag out just like that. And then you're going to want to hold it and then do the other side. All right, you're good. Once you have the airbag off, there's just a connector right here. You're just going to want to push down on the top and then pull it. Just like that. All right, so the next step is going to be to take these three 20mm hex keys out, or hex bolts out. So there's one here, and there's going to be one on the back. So step 4 is going to be to take these old paddle shifters off. So what you're going to do is you're going to use a T20 and you're going to just take them off like that. So the next step is going to be to take the steering wheel off. So you're going to use a 16mm wrench. So you're just going to put it on there and then crack it loose. Just like that. And then it'll probably come off hand tight. Hand loosen it, and it's already pre-marked, so you don't have to worry about sharpieing it. So there's 2 more connectors to take off before the steering wheel comes off, so you're just going to give these a tug and then they're going to come right out, just like that. Next step is going to be to take these buttons off. So you're going to flip the steering wheel around and there's going to be these T20s here again. So you're just going to take these off with a little key and then they'll just fall right out. All right, so the next step is going to be to unplug the buttons. So there's 2 of these on each, or there's 1 of these on each one, and then there's just 1 of these on the right one. So you're just going to give those a pull and then they'll come right out. T20 right here that you're going to need to take out, and then it's going to release one of the wires so that you can take the wire harness off. All right, so the next step is going to be to take these 3 bolts out. They're just T20s. And you're just going to crack them loose. There's springs underneath, so they're probably going to be really tight. Very good. All right, so after you unplug the paddle shifters, and then you can take this whole thing out, all these wires, just like that. The next step is going to be to take the vibration thing off. Not all of them have it, only some of them have this. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some pliers, just like this, and you're just going to put them like this, and then you're going to pull these gold clips off the steering wheel and it'll come right off. All right, so after you get the steering wheel naked, you're just going to